to me that the Giants had done their research enough to feel confident in the pick that they were taking when they were taking.
You're talking about Andrew Thomas, the lineman?
Yes, out of Georgia.
Yeah, so they
felt comfortable enough that they knew what he had, they knew what he could become, and they felt he fit the system. So, as far as like doing the research and not panicking and just knowing what you're going to go for at that spot, I mean, I don't hate it.
The Giants obviously felt like Saquon Barkley was playing well enough to where they didn't have to worry about if he was as good of a run blocker, and literally just got him because he was a little bit better of a pass blocker than Jedrick Wills, in my opinion. That's all it was.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, but that's what the Giants need to do. You want to have a guy that is capable enough in the run that you can put him in there, and with Saquon, he's going to make people miss, but you really want to keep your prized asset, if you're going to call it Daniel Jones, upright, and you better get him the protection for it. The pick that the Atlanta had, just, I mean, I get you need help there, but that was your best choice?
Right, I mean, like, they could have done the same thing Dallas did with the next pick and been like, the fact that CeeDee Lamb is here at 16 is crazy, we're just going to snatch him. Like,
yeah, but think about how deadly of a combo that is for Matt Ryan. As long as you can keep Matt Ryan upright, one of them's going to get open.
Right, yeah.
Not to mention Ridley in slot, you would have been fine.
Yeah.
Or trade back. Terrell would have been available, I think, in the second round.
I don't know.
That's a good point. Trading back would not have been, well, maybe not the second round, but you could have definitely traded back a number of picks and tried to get yourself something more for, obviously, what it seems like was a partial, we need it now, a partial, you know what, we might rebuild. We're not sure what we're doing here in Atlanta. We don't even know how fucking quarantine works, so we're just winning it.
I think Quinn's on the hot seat, so they should be in win now mode if he's got any say in it. So I get that they needed to work on their defense, but it just not well executed.
From what I hear, they did spend a lot of time talking to the Eagles because the Eagles were interested in a trade, and that just didn't happen, and so they had less time than they should have. But also, you should have one person working on picks and the other person talking for the trade, and then communicated. If you're doing it by Skype or whatever, just say, all right, make the pick, trade fell through, make the pick. You know what it seems like, and this is kind of messed up to say it just because of the way that the draft was, it kind of seems to me like he was in their queue and then they lost service, so it just auto-drafted him. Yeah, that kind of makes some sense. Yeah, yep.
To me, that's what the way that I interpreted it. I was like, really? That's who you wanted to go with? That's like the year that I was the first. Oh God, it must have been 2 years ago in my own league. I was the first overall pick, and the clear choice was Todd Gurley. But I ended up, because I was looking down and I had just starred people, I had starred Melvin Gordon for some reason just in case he fell. Well, my dumb ass fucking just selects Melvin Gordon.
That's okay.
Turned out that Todd Gurley got hurt and missed most of the fucking season, so Melvin Gordon ended up being a better producer anyway. That's
okay. Someone in one of my leagues just was drafting really quick and drafted Duke Johnson instead of David Johnson.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But this year, David Johnson got hurt, and Duke Johnson was starting for the Texans.
Yeah, there's something to that. We got to talk to people who make those stupid mistakes, because I'm going to start betting on the players that they drafted by accident.
Yeah.
Because they end up outperforming the player they meant to pick.
So, guys, I just have a quick confession. Obviously, I'm a fucking idiot, because I said we're going to go alphabetical order by team name, not city, and I totally went right to the Atlanta Falcons instead of the fucking Buccaneers.
Yeah, but, it is what it is. I was a little crossed up there. I was like, I thought we were talking about the Bucs. They didn't draft any of those people.
Yeah, nope. So, that was my bad.
Where is Tristan? I don't understand.
Letters!
listen, we gotta do schooling from home, and letters are really hard.
Sometimes they're numbers. Ask the Romans. Anyways, Buccaneers. We'll go to the Buccaneers now. Significantly better draft than the Falcons.
Yes.
Round 1, pick 13, Tristan Wirfs, tackle from Iowa. Round 2, pick 45, Antoine Winfield Jr., the safety from Minnesota. Round 3, pick 76, Keyshawn Vaughn, running back from Vanderbilt. Round 5, pick 161, Tyler Johnson, wide receiver from Minnesota. Round 6, pick 194, Khalil Davis, the defensive tackle from Nebraska. Round 7, pick 241, Chappelle Russell. I swear to God, if he ends up being like a monster and getting a ton of sacks, the fucking Raymond James Stadium, if they don't play the Chappelle Show fucking theme, they are missing out. And then...
or they just couldn't get the rights of it. You know how notorious Dave Chappelle is for keeping his shit on our lock.
Right. And then also round 7, pick 245, Raymond Calais, running back from Louisiana. All right, so just some odd things that I see here. They drafted 2 running backs, one from Louisiana, one from Vanderbilt. I don't expect either of them to be any good, but drafting a running back in the 3rd round on a, toss-up, maybe not. He did look decent in Vanderbilt. I'm not going to say that he was a complete scrub, but I feel like there were better running backs available when they drafted. But the first 2 picks, Tristan Wirfs, a tackle to protect Tom Brady, and a significant improvement.
Makes sense.
And
yeah, that was a no-brainer pick. I think that was when they were picking and they saw that, they were like, it has to happen.
Well, they traded with the 49ers to get that pick so that the 49ers didn't take him.
Well, yeah, they knew what they wanted. And I don't want to say this because, it would only inflate the perception of him, but I have a feeling that Tom Brady had a bit of say in this draft for them, personally.
Maybe a little
he
bit.
Did. I thought that was part of why he signed with them, was to have a bit of say in more than just just the game, just even.
I agree with you. He's obviously got to be involved with the coaching staff. Well, coaching staff, front office, I think they're taking his opinion more seriously than most because he's been there. He's been to the mountain.
Right. So Wirfs, obviously, good pick. Antoine Winfield, making that defense much better. So that was a really good pick. Again, Vaughn, I'm not sold on. Tyler Johnson, wide receiver from Minnesota, fucking phenomenal. The fact that
he's an animal. He can make some catches that you would not expect.
The fact that he was available in the 5th round, crazy.
That was a steal. That seems to me like a Brady pick. Now, the other thing that seems to me almost Brady-esque is, I know you're not sold on Vaughn going where he did at that point, and I think that's why they took 2 running backs. They're looking for something. Somebody show me something and at least give us some kind of help. And in turn, it also creates a competitive nature at the running back position, which is exactly what they need right now. They need people to try and come in and compete to try and win the job at running back because somebody has to be there for Brady. Brady hasn't gotten to the mountaintop just because of him being able to get the ball out quick. People are worried about that run game. LeGarrette Blount got brought back onto the team, 3 times?
Yeah.
Because they knew that he was deadly?
You know what? Just reading a little bit of what Sports Illustrated is saying, the pick actually makes more sense for Keyshawn Vaughn because he's not versatile. He's not, don't expect him to do too much. He is what he is. He's going to run into you. And the article that I have up does bring up the fact that they're probably just going to use him in a power game to go alongside Ronald Jones. And I hadn't even thought of that because I'm an idiot, obviously. But that makes way more sense if that's the thinking. Jones is a first and second down back. Need a guy to get on third and short. Could be Vaughn. That I like a lot better.
Yeah. I'm not convinced that Rojo is who you want as a number one running back, though. And Vaughn to me is part of a corpse. He's not. He's never going to be a 3-down back. He can spell Rojo, but they didn't. I don't think they've improved very much in the running back position. He's probably better than Peyton Barber at this point in his career. But
Peyton Barber's not even with him anymore. He's with the Redskins.
Yeah, I know. And he's not good, no matter what team he's on. But that's who they had last year with Rojo, and Rojo was outperforming him. But I think they could have gone elsewhere here. I think it was a little bit of a what pick was that? 161 for them?
No, 76.
76. Okay, so he was their. Oh yeah, he was their third pick. I think they could have invested that better. I think he would have been available, or similar quality running backs would have been available later on. But as you guys said, Tyler Johnson, great pick. Worse, you need to protect Brady. Chappelle Russell looks nice. Khalil Davis, it's a fine pick at that position. Winfield's a great safety. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good draft for them. Possibly, in my opinion, they did the best of the NFC South. They're up there for me.
I'm going to give them a solid A-. I mean, I want to see how a couple of their players play out, but they went after and got what they needed to, and even gave Brady an extra cherry that I don't think people were looking at the wide receiver from Minnesota.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Now, I was just looking off the top of my head, a running back that I think was drafted after Keyshawn Vaughn that would be a better pick. You don't even have to bring him from far, and he went to the New York Jets, and that's LaMichael Pirine. I feel like that would have been a better pick, even at 76, even though Pirine went at 120. I feel like that would have been a better pick coming out of the same conference. Unless the Buccaneers are, expecting that they'll be able to grab a guy like Travis Etienne next year, and, let's not waste a good pick on a running back. We'll just take one of the ones next year. But, I feel like that was a bad pick. If they had gone wide receiver in round 3...
I think that they were just trying to gamble. I think that they were just trying to gamble. They were thinking, let's get what we can out of this. We know what we're doing right now. Figure it out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out later. It's not like you spend a shit ton of money doing it. I mean, my feelings on certain running backs who went later are obviously a little bit biased, but to be honest, for the fit, I think Baltimore made out in the deal in the running back situation.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Anyways, so...
We'll get there eventually, but still, the fit for him and Lamar, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. So, Sports Illustrated gave an A-. My grade was an A- as well. Tony, you said A-. Dan O'Shea?
Yeah. I'm at a A-, yeah.
Dan Beebe?
Be a dick, give him a D+.
I'm sorry, Beebe, what was that?
B+.
B+?
A-.
Okay, we also didn't get your draft grade for the Falcons. What was your grade for the Falcons?
Oh, C-.
C-, yeah.
What's below F?
Eagles. That's below F.
The Eagles, yeah. Possibly worst draft of the league.
Furthermore, a C- is nice. That's polite.
Oh man! By the way, just for shits and giggles, I just played a sound of the audience laughing when we said Eagles, just for fun. But anyways, Anyways, let's get one more team in, then we'll take will probably be our first break. All right.